Narayaneeyam, Canto 22, The Story of Ajamila. The Bhagavata Purana is one of the well-known and important Puranas of Hindu scriptures. Narayaneeyam is a condensed form of this Purana and it contains about 1000 verses spread over 100 cantos. The author of this work, Mepattur Narayana Bhattatri, was an ardent devotee of the Lord of Guruvayur. He was suffering from some incurable disease. He composed this work and sang them in front of the Lord at the temple here, praying to the Lord at the end of each canto, seeking a relief. Miraculously, he was cured of his disease. I have presented a couple of the initial cantos of Narayaneeyam in my previous episodes. In the first few cantos, the author picturizes the manifestation of the universe as indicated in the Bhagavata Purana. In Canto 6, the poet describes cosmos as the form of the Lord, explaining that the Lord took the wonderful form of the 14 worlds as his Virata Swarupa. In Canto 8 to 10, the poet mentions as to how Brahma emanated from the navel of Lord Vishnu at the dawn of creation and started the creation process. Most of us know about the Dasavatara, the 10 incarnations of Lord Vishnu. In Canto 11 of the Narayaneeyam, the poet briefly touches upon the prelude to these incarnations as indicated in the Bhagavata Purana. Cantos 12 and 13 covers the Varaha Avatara. The discourse of Kapila with Devahuti forms part of Cantos 14 and 15. We can now look at Canto 22, where eulogizing the greatness of Lord Vishnu, Bhattatri mentions about a simple story of Ajamila. There was a person named Ajamila. He was a virtuous person and led a decent life. One day, for collecting fuel for yajnas, he went to the forest side. There, he met an immoral, immodest woman who was given to drinking. Though by nature a man of self-control, his mind was attracted to her. As a result, he gave up all his duties, reveled in her company, and led a sinful life. As he became old, he became very much attached to his son, who bore the name Narayana. When the time of death approached, he saw before him 3 fierce-looking emissaries of Yama, the god of death. He got alarmed. Struck with fear, he called out his son, calling him Narayana, Narayana. A wonderful thing happened. The emissaries of Lord Vishnu immediately appeared there. They obstructed the messengers of the god of death from taking away Ajamila. The messengers of Yama narrated all his sins, but the emissaries of Vishnu told them nothing doing. They said that even if there were sins, there is no punishment when atonement had been made by calling the name of Narayana. They explained that Ajamila had uttered the name of Lord Narayana, and by that alone he had atoned for all the sins committed by him in innumerable lives. The poet says, O Lord, your messengers informed them that even if the chanting of the name of Mukund is done unknowingly by the human beings, it burns up all their sins. Its glory is like that of fire burning the fuel, and like medicine curing the disease. Nranama buddhyapi mukunda kirtanam dahatya gaughan mahimastya tadrishah yathagniredhamsi edaushadam gadaniti prabho tvat purusha bhabhashire. When they were told thus by the emissaries of Vishnu, the messengers of Yama left. Thereafter, Ajamila always remembered and worshipped Lord Vishnu and then attained the abode of the Lord. Yama was very much concerned at the report of his messengers. He strictly instructed them not to go to the devotees of Vishnu. That is the greatness of the name of Lord Vishnu. The poet prays, O Lord of Guruvayur, you are such a great one. Please protect me. Swakinkara vedana sankito yamas twadhangri bhakte shunakam yatamiti Swakiya bhritya nasishikshadutsakai Sadeva Atalayanath Pajimam. Please also visit my website at www.ramanitya.com. I have prepared a book on Narayaneeyam which will be available with leading booksellers like Google Play Books.